Make sure my volume's good. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Reach Podcast. As y'all can see, we streaming live with my man this morning. But I just want to shout out to everybody. Make sure y'all health is good. Y'all being mindful of the things that you can do to lead a better life, man. Because I just said it yesterday. Now's the time for us to really think. And man, y'all about to be shocked by this show. My man Dougie-D, he gonna spit some knowledge. I've been watching some things he's doing, and you just never know what you're missing out on when you don't exercise your mind and exercise your ability to find information out. But what's up?
Hey man, you got it, brother. How everything going? I'm
Everything's
glad to
good,
be on.
man.
I'm
Go
glad
and
to be on
introduce
the
yourself
show,
to the
man.
people, man.
Hey, what's
Let them
going
know
on?
who
It's your
Dougie D
homeboy
is.
Dougie-D, man. Gorilla Mob representing, slow, loud, and banging, screwed up, click, man. All that's me. Hey man, father, coach, all that shit, man. Wrapped up into one man, dog. I'm out
Absolutely,
here. But how
absolutely,
y'all doing
man.
though this
Dougie,
morning?
I want to say, huh?
No, I'm just
Oh,
saying, how
you're
y'all doing though this
rocking.
morning?
Oh yeah. We got people gonna be chiming in, and we'll take some comments and stuff like that. But you know, we've been knowing each other for a little while, man, all the way back, Mo City, Willow Ridge, all that. And
Over the
you know,
time.
uh it's it's a lot to talk about. But I like to start off with I guess more of the current things right now. Like
Right
you
on.
said, man, being a father, being a husband, and the things that you're doing right now, you business owner, and you just growing, man. I've been watching you on Facebook. I say you doing your little lives, man. What is the main thing? Is it family? Is it just growing up, being more mindful? What's brought you to the point you at now
Shit, man.
mentally? Yeah,
More or less, I could just say life, one more for myself, and because I mean, at the end of the day, man, we black. So when we already systematically um positioned to fail, so
right.
and being that fat and and just growing up the way we growed up and the things that we was around and shit and experiencing the things that I experienced and encountering the people that I encountered in my life and then the people that I'm responsible for in my life, man, I just wanted different for myself. And I knew the only
That's
way for
what's
me
up.
to attain that, the only way for me to attain different, I had to change my way of thinking.
Absolutely. And so with the things that are going on right now, tell people, I guess, what is it that you're doing as far as business wise and health wise? What are you doing to recreate yourself, I guess?
Oh man, more or less shit. Really, with far as business wise, man. Like I just started focusing more of my time and my energy to my craft that I already had talent in my music, man. I just uh really more or less start taking care of my business on my shit, man. Cause I got so much music out that I didn't properly do my paperwork on. And I had a friend of mine, Jonathan Aguilar. Shout out Jonathan Aguilar, man. He came to me a few years back, man, and we sat down. We registered all my damn music. I'm talking about we literally sat down in front of the computer and registered hundreds of songs, man, with my ass cap and they had to. Man, it's just a lot of shit that I should have had done when I was younger that I didn't really just know nothing about because I was just young and rapping. But now that I took him my paperwork,
Yeah,
nigga start seeing his money. You know what I'm saying? Start seeing his money better, and then that gave me some time
absolutely.
to start venturing into different shit. Like like they got the. I got a few brothers that's involved in the stock exchange, and I got a few brothers that's involved in the forex. You know what I mean? And I was considering fucking with the stocks, but the forex is more benefit, less risk. So I started looking into the forex. That's the foreign exchange for those who don't know what
Right,
forex is. Now you watching the
right.
world's currencies as they fluctuate up and down, and you buy in or you sell out for whose currency is going to be the most or who's going to be the less, whatnot. He's just more or less being knowledgeable of worldly events, like what's going on now with the world and shit. You just gambling on money. You taking money and gambling on money. And that's all it is, man. I just start broadening my mind on different ways to get money because, man, technology that they have now, like we was talking about earlier, man, like you can get rich from the click of a button now. So that's
all it takes is your fingers to be working.
I just start focusing more of my time, my energy, my effort to myself, my craft, what it is that I'm good at, what it is that I can do, what it is that I like to learn, and start figuring out a way to make it pay me. And shit, more or less this. And my whole family, like we had the same mindset. Like my wife, she's starting up her own nail business and shit. She been practicing this shit, but you know, with this corona shit, can't nobody go nowhere, do none of that shit. But so we're just using this time just to practice on what we want to be great at, you know.
Absolutely. So speaking of the music and going back and getting all your music together, what would you tell a young artist that's coming up today? You know, it's a lot of fellas that's getting the money, but it's also just as many that's not getting the money. What knowledge that you can think of that you didn't have back in the day that you would give to them now?
Well, a lot of these artists, man, I'm gonna tell you real shit. Like, wait, I could talk how I want to talk on here, right? It's no holds barred, right?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead and talk, man. Go ahead and talk.
Real shit is a lot of the youngsters got dope money already, just like a lot of niggas in the game had. They got dope money. They can pay their own way in the shit, but what they don't have is the knowledge of how to take their dope money and make their music money go ahead and last them without them having to get locked up and shit. A lot of them broadcast a lot of the shit that they doing far as in the streets. You gonna see them with the guns and the dope and all that old shit in their videos, incriminating themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit that I like probably would tell them to hold back on. Like, you don't put all your drugs and guns in your videos and shit. Like, you can cap with your paper, nigga. Understand? That's part of the lifestyle, the money. You know what I'm saying? As well as the guns and the drugs too. But when them folk get to looking and try to bam your ass because they want to get some of that money that you showing, you know what I mean? They gonna revert to them guns and them drugs and your prior offenses and all that old cornball ass shit because you're a young nigga getting money. You know what I'm saying? But if you're the regular rap artists, like niggas just rappers who ain't gangstering, who ain't thugging, who just rapping and being creative, I would say, motherfucker, when you doing your music, nigga, make sure you on top of your split sheets. Make sure if you just doing a verse for a nigga, it's just a nigga gonna pay you something right there. It's a worth for hire sheet done. You know, make sure you when you register your songs, you put in the percentage of the song that you did. If you did a verse, if it's 3 niggas on the song and you got the producer, you know, what percentage of the song is yours that you did, like your verse, or if you did a hook or all that old shit, man, just make sure you do that shit because at the end of the day, like, yeah, it's homeboys and shit, but you know, your paperwork will help you.
Business at the end of the day.
Yeah, your paperwork. I mean, if you trying to do this shit as a business and get money, but if you just having fun, fuck it. You know what I mean? But if you trying to do this shit and be successful at it and make a career out of it and let this be a way to have provisions for you and your family, hey man, I would say do your paperwork because if you sign a deal, then white people gonna pull out paperwork. You're gonna sign paperwork, like a motherfucker. You're gonna put your government name on there, the name that your parents gave you that come with a social security number. That's the name that you're gonna be signing on paperwork. It's gonna be a legal binding
because it's all about doing things properly, man. And so that's good, man. You know, just let them know that they got to just think about, like you said, what you want to get out of it in the end.
Yeah.
You know.
So and then too, it help you so you don't fall out with your people too. Cause I mean, shit, like you do some shit with a nigga and he pop and then he fuck around and get funny on you, act like you don't even know you, and you on the song with him or whatever, and nigga then took off. He fuck you now.
Yeah. Yeah. And what do you think causes that, man? Some boys
Oh man,
from
it be different shit. Like I can't put no finger on that. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah,
It's so many things. It could be greed. It could be another motherfucker in another motherfucking ear. There's so many different things. So I can't even just put no finger on that. But at the end of the day, what I can say is everybody is responsible for their own shit. You
right,
if you have integrity, if you stand for something, you know what I'm saying, all that shit is about you
right,
at the end of the
right.
day.
You got to make sure you take care of yours from the jump. So, man, definitely understand that. And salute to you, man, too, for getting all that together, man. You know, sometimes things come when we don't expect it, but the whole thing is that you took the time to get all that stuff right, man. So, you know,
Yeah.
GMS, man, GMS. That was one of my favorite projects from you. The one and the two. That used to be jamming hard,
Right on,
jamming
right
hard.
on,
So,
right on.
uh,
I say right on.
what's that?
I say
Yeah,
right
yeah,
on, right
absolutely.
on, right on.
I know I talked to you the other day. You don't really have any names. Is there anything that you want the people to look for from you as far as the music right now?
Man, really
What
right
can we?
now, me and my little homie PT, the underboss, man, we got a little EP we about to get ready to put out. I just been working on a bunch of mixtape shit, doing a lot of features and shit for a lot of the homies right now, getting that shit out the way. And man, too, and while it's on my heart and on my mind too, man, I want to say R.I.P. to Baby J, man. Uh, uh,
Yeah,
my little
I was gonna
homie,
bring
man.
that up. Yeah, so go into
Yeah,
it.
man. He was killed, uh, shot in the head by a party of people whom I don't know who did it, and I just want to pay respect to the family, man. Uh, R.I.P. the young King, Baby J, man. 5 years old, life was taken. You know what I'm saying? Innocently, man. It's ridiculous out here. Like we gotta do better, people. We gotta do better. We gotta do better.
Absolutely, man. I seen you
Yeah,
posted
man,
that
that was
up
just
the
on
other
my
day,
heart.
man. So we definitely want to lift his. Uh,
No, I say that was just on my heart and on my mind. I just want to say that, man, because that shit there would be
yeah,
crazy, dog. Should be crazy.
absolutely, man. You know, so want to lift his family up in prayer too, man. Because I mean that's a tough loss, man. You know, my son is just made 6. I mean, I can't even think about losing him, especially to something like that. You know, so
Yeah,
definitely
man.
want to keep them lifted up, man, and just pray that they can
They
remain
showed
strong and have a.
they put they had like the little like he was doing a little TikTok video on the patio right before he got killed, man. Well, right before he was shot. Excuse me, because he died there at the hospital.
Right,
But yeah, man,
man.
they had the little video of him doing a little TikTok video, man. That was just like a few of his last little moments right there, man. That's horrible,
Yeah,
man. It's horrible.
absolutely, man.
It's
And
horrible.
so that kind of segues me into the next thing, man. You being a father, you know, we our last time, well, I think we saw each other a couple times since then. But the game, man, basketball
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
It was that was a trip. You know, that took me back to when we was in school. These little fellas that
Yeah,
got competitive, man. But
yeah, man.
being a dad, man, and rocking out with your son. I know you're doing some things right now, but
Yeah.
speak a little bit on that, man, and how I can. I know how I see it, and I can't imagine being as in to that position in life, and what that means to you to be able to, you know, be there for your son, and then also I know you do the coaching thing, man. So talk to me a little bit about that, man. What that feel like, what that means to you.
I mean, man, to be honest, man, it's just I just be glad to be a part of something that's really bigger than me, man. You know what I mean? Because like
Right.
these children, they come to this world and then like shit, you know, like mind you, like my son, I didn't create him. You know what I'm saying? I just been raising him
Yeah.
since he was like 8, 10 months. You know what I'm saying? But that's my
Right.
son. So
Right.
you know, like I just want to be better than what I was and be a better example for him and push to help him reach his goals and his dreams. Like, you know, because shit, right now my duty is just to provide and protect for my family and attain wisdom and knowledge and teach them and show them. And so that way, shit, we can survive and sustain ourselves out here in this world. And, you know,
Yeah.
like he got dreams and goals and shit, and it's my duty as a father, you know what I mean, to aid to that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
with every fiber in my being. You know what I mean? That's what you do as
Absolutely.
a man. That's what you do as a father for your children. I mean,
Yeah.
now don't get it fucked up. Don't get it fucked up. It's some parents has doing or have done everything they can for their child. But like they got some children that shit. Sometimes you gotta fall back from because they choose to live life their own way, and you have to go ahead and let them be in the world and find out what the world got to hold for you. So like, it's no discredit to
Yeah.
those. It's no discredit to those parents neither because shit, your sanity is important first and foremost. You can't let your motherfucking children drive you crazy. If the motherfucker don't want to listen,
Yeah.
obeying nobody by your rules, motherfucker, go on here, get in the world, be grown. Cause you ain't finna drive me crazy.
Yeah.
Real shit. And that's just what it
Yeah.
is. Like, you know, like, bro, I'm I'm no holds barred. I don't cut no corners, bro. Cause bro, life is a motherfucker, bro. Bro. Life taught me a lot of shit. Life taught me who love you and who don't. Real shit.
Mm-hmm.
Real shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Life will teach you who love you and who motherfucking don't, man. And once you find that, and once you not even find out, once you see for yourself who really do, that's who you hold on to. The rest of that shit, man, it can do what it do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real shit.
It don't really
But
matter.
you know,
You know,
yeah,
that's
man.
that's real right there. When you have to bag away from your kids, and and you got to
Yeah.
let them understand that you always there. You love them, but they
Yeah,
don't
man,
want to listen.
cause
You
you know
got to
what
go
I'm saying.
figure it out.
I got an older daughter, man. Like she tried to stab me in my neck when she was 14. Like a lot of this shit was coerced on by her mother. You know what I mean? One of the bitter baby
Mm-hmm.
mama situations, man. Like you know what I'm saying, and like it was a real fucked up situation. I ain't gonna go into the full details of it, but yeah, man. I have an
Yeah.
older daughter. Yeah, she tried to take my goddamn life, but she
But
want to be
it's
grown.
crazy because I guarantee
But
you.
now she's grown and has her own child and shit. And you know what I'm saying? I just be like, hey, you know, keep the same energy now. Yeah. Keep the same energy.
Yeah. And
Life is your
they
turn.
gonna learn.
It's your turn. Welcome to being
Yeah.
grown. Yeah,
Yeah.
welcome to
And
being
it's gonna
grown.
be sometimes there's gonna be somebody that listens to this, somebody that's listening now. They can identify, because we all go
Man,
through things, and
it,
sometimes we
it's
think it's so messed up that we the only one.
yeah,
It's
man.
so many that can identify with
And I don't be fucked up about it, bro. Because at the end of the day, man, we on this earth and we living, and everybody's situation is not the same. And you know, all you can do is make the best of it, and shit, keep on pushing. And you know, like like somebody, I was doing the interview one day, man. I think from my cousin Trey the Truth shit. They was asking me some questions and shit. And at the end of the day, man, it's like this. As you live life and you grow, you know what I mean, people are going to encounter you at different stages of your life. It may be when you at your best, it may be when you at your worst, or it may be when you just coasting right along either. But either one, whatever time it is in your life, is probably gonna, determine uh the person's idea or assumption of you based on that time that they encountered you. If you was at your worst, shit, motherfucker, maybe and it was a whole ass nigga or this, that, and that. And you was at your best, motherfucker, be that was my nigga. Or you may be a nigga that was at your good, or at your best and at your worst, you was the same. And motherfuckers say that about me, but at the end of the day, they're like, shit. All you can do is what you can do, man, and try to do better. If just do better than you was the year before, and just keep trying to progress. That's all you can do, man.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody got the answers for this shit. Ain't nobody got the answer for this shit. All you gotta
especially
try to do right.
Especially with what we're dealing with right now, man, which takes me to my next thing, man, is this COVID-19. We had a little semi discussion about that earlier, man. I already know, but for the listeners, I guess everybody in your family, y'all all doing all right, y'all straight, y'all safe, y'all hadn't had any too close contact with it.
Yeah, nah. I mean, this whole drinking me some this is some peppermint green tea with elderberry syrup in it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And so tell people why you drinking that. What that do for you?
Oh man, it's just a boost your immune system, man. I be on my healthy game shit, bro. I be like
absolutely
like 2018. In 2018, man, doctor told me I was 275 pounds, borderline diabetic, pre-hypertension. And man, that nigga was like, man, these conditions can affect your penis getting hard and shit. I was like, what? Hell no, I can't let my dick die. I can't let my dick die. Nigga, I stopped eating fried foods, burgers, everything. Nigga, I stopped smoking cigarettes in 2017. I quit smoking cigarettes. Yeah, know what I'm saying? That's when this shit happened, 2017. I quit smoking cigarettes, all that shit, man. I started exercising. I used to go to the park, nigga, and go run and walk. Run around at one time, walk one time. Run one time, walk one time. Nigga, I used to, by the time I was finished, I black out in my car. I used to black out of my motherfucking car, nigga. No bullshit.
You going in?
Hell yeah, nigga! I started eating fruits, vegetables, drinking water. I stopped chewing gum, eating Tic Tacs, everything sweet. I really stopped fucking with it all. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I ended up getting down to 198 pounds, man. No high blood pressure, no diabetes, none of that shit. I said, fuck that. I want to live.
Man.
Yeah.
So I know you
baby love me.
That's what I was gonna ask you too. How long you been married, man?
Man, shit. I'm losing count, bro. Like 12, 13 years or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like 12, 13
and so that's all it took was for the doctor to tell you your performance might not be as good as you want it to be no more. That's all it took for you.
It's not the performance. It's the motherfucker won't work. But he was like that. But the nigga told me that's not a problem. We got medicine for that. I was like, so you trying to tell me I'm gonna have to take medicine? I'm gonna have to take medicine for the blood pressure, medicine for the diabetes, and medicine to get my dick hard. I don't want to do all that. What's the next alternative? And he say exercise, eat healthy, don't smoke tobacco products. I say done today.
Yeah,
nigga, today.
So
quit.
I quit, man. That's
2017. I quit all that shit. I quit.
Yeah,
but this gas, we gonna blast.
Yeah,
this gonna cause you more problems.
And that makes it bad when you have to take all them pills and stuff.
Yeah, I ain't trying to do all that. Fuck all that.
Yeah, all you got to do, man, is get healthy. I had the same scary experience in 2016. High blood pressure, body tensed up. Muscle spasms, took me to the doctor. They was trying to figure out what's wrong. They like, man, you need to eat better. And at the time, I was actually eating fine. I'm like, I'm good. And they ran all these tests and it was
black, bro. That shit is in the genes because of what happened to our ancestors and the poor diet that they was forced to have. So this shit has been passed on. Like we think it is. Now we do it as a tradition. The motherfucking chitlins, pig feet, hog maws, all that old shit for the holidays and shit. That was really because our ancestors they ain't had no choice. That's what was left after Master took all the good parts of the good meat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
like that's what that shit is about. But you know, our people, man, it's like our people, bro. We have been so conditioned and trained to believe in the Europeans' way of lifestyle that when one of our own starts trying to tell us about how we really should conduct ourselves based off of our anatomy, we don't want to hear that shit.
I want to hear it. We'll go pay the next person.
Huh?
I said, then they'll go pay, you know, like in essence, the white man, they'll go pay to get some information that we can help ourselves with.
Yeah, that shit crazy. But like, man, but I'm not gonna lie. More than ever have I ever seen, like it's a big shift going on now. Like it's more and more black people becoming, I'm not gonna even say conscious. I'm gonna just say aware. You know what I'm saying? More aware of what the fuck is going on. We are trying to do more searching about what we come from, who we are, because our origin didn't begin with slavery. Like we trying to find out more about what the fuck was we before slavery. Like our minds are becoming intrigued.
Like that's
say that again.
I say that you saying our origin is not slavery. You know what I'm saying? It's
right.
We have
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So it's like more and more of our people are becoming intrigued on what were we before slavery? What did we do before slavery? Who did we pray to before slavery? What did we eat before slavery? Like more and more of us are wanting to know. Like all these years we've been taught and trained to do this and do that, and then they've implemented a system where they got some of our youngsters. They don't even care to know what the fuck we came from or what was what. Motherfuckers just, I'm trying to get this money right now, pop these pills, fuck these bitches. That's what they got our youth, you know what I'm saying? And they started like shit. I want to say they started doing that shit to us back in the 90s, because like you can see the transformation of time through our music. Like in the 80s and shit, everybody was like, you had like the early, like the late 80s and the 90s, early 90s and shit or whatever. I would say like you had like Queen Latifah, African Bambaataa. You had like everybody was like wearing necklaces with Africa on them and was wearing dashikis and shit like this, and everybody was Black Pride and all that old shit. You know what I'm saying? And that was, I'm sure that was a stimulus from the what happened during the 70s with Huey Newton and Fred Hampton and all them. That transcended over into the 80s with the, you know what I'm saying, they tried to hang on. But it changed. It changed with the cocaine crack era, like the late, like we won't say late 80s and shit. Crack cocaine came. Shit. Fuck all that Black Pride shit. Niggas was trying to roll Benzes with the fly watches and chains and the bitches, and niggas was wearing curls and niggas, hey, shit.
Had lost their mind. That was
all that Black Pride and unity shit kind of like started leaving. Niggas was getting high now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, then you just start seeing the change. Then it start going toward the 90s when niggas start killing each other for Jordans and starters jackets, and like you could just see it in the music, man. Like you could just see it. Everybody was packing pistols. Like you can go to the cemetery, like right now, dog, and you'll see like young niggas was born in the 80s and they dead like fucking 97, 93, 94, early 2000s, shit like that, bro. Like
not even living a full life.
Hell no. and it's behind starter jackets, behind Jordans, behind just bullshit, bro. Bullshit. Like we've been conditioned and trained to hate each other.
Yeah, we wild back in the day. I can think of a lot of things that was just dumb, back in the day that we didn't even think about, So that's another thing, with the movement that I got now with this Dad Chronicles, man. That's another reason why I do this podcast show. Like I was telling you earlier, man, I keep it real, but I also keep it to a point to where, the youngsters mainly that can get tapped in, or the parents of youngsters that can get tapped into this show, that they can grab something you already gave them. For the ones that can get beyond you keeping as real as you are, they can understand and they can receive something that they can just partake and give back to their youth. Just as simple as you said, the youngsters that don't want to listen, I gotta let you go. Love you from a distance. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and a lot of people don't really understand that we baby kids too much. We giving them everything, and everything's a microwave society right now. And that's just, they want that instant gratification, and we're getting away. The thing that I see too is people have gotten away from parenting, and that's because the same way you described that music, it's been a transition of people babies parenting babies, you know what I'm saying, and don't even know how to do it.
It's not even so much of that too. It's like societies, the people that make the laws, the rules and regulations, they have made it, or they are making it hard to parent. But black people, we don't be giving a fuck about that shit. We be on some motherfucker, if you disrespectful in my house, I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass. But per the law or whatever, your child called 911 on my parents beating me or whatever the fuck. Okay, you wanna call them? Get your motherfucking ass out and go live in the TPS system. They're gonna throw your little young ass around. Yep. Next thing you know, your motherfucking ass gonna end up zipped up in the bag, organ donor some goddamn well. Because that's another thing, bro. Like that shit is real. That shit is real. Yeah. Organ harvesting to trafficking and all that. That shit is real. Like man, if you want to fuck up where you got your own goddamn room, PlayStation, Xbox, Jordan, you got the lovely life that you want to live, but you want to go out here and fuck up and do something stupid, and the nigga get on your ass, and you want to call CPS and police, get your motherfucking ass on. Say, don't get it fucked up just because, like this is what it is. And me and my wife, we discuss this all the time. I'm an ex-nigga transforming to a black king. You know what I'm saying? I'm an ex-nigga transforming to a black king. But don't get it fucked up. You play games and niggas still be nigga on you. That's the thing.
Yep.
So so that's the thing right there. Like the nigga ain't gonna just never leave. He gonna stay down inside me. But I'm just trying to conduct myself like a black king, but I'm not gonna tolerate no bullshit from nobody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No child. You know what I'm saying? No none of that, bro. So that be the thing, like society is making all these rules and trying to make it hard for parents to parent their children. But when your child get out there, they cool with letting the police shoot them and kill them and shit. Fuck all that.
Yeah. And the first thing they want to do is lock them up in a situation where they really can't handle themselves. Yet the household is too much. We handle them too wrong. And you made a comment that
What you say? No, I was gonna say I remember back in the day when my mama used to tell, cause now that I think about it, they was trying to implement these laws that they got now back then in the 80s and the early 90s. Cause my mama used to be like, I beat your motherfucking ass or whatever, you want to call the CPS, by the time they get here, I think I'm gonna be to fuck you up and all that old shit. So like like I know, so shit. So that's how I was raised. The same rules apply. You can call them if you want to. You know what I'm saying? For you,
Yeah.
for you being disrespectful or doing something I told you not to do, and I'm getting on your ass, you want to call? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. When
Yeah.
you gonna be
Go ahead.
fucked up.
How that work out?
You be fucked up by the time they get here, though. Yeah, we both going for the ride, but I'm coming back home.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and that's the thing they don't understand. I got one of my sisters on here, man. I don't know if she's still listening, but she had made a comment about that sex trafficking, and I know that's something that's near and dear to her heart. Shout out to my girl Kathy Tatum. But you know, they don't understand the jeopardy that they're putting themselves in, man. You know, when they don't listen and they don't take heed, you know, and that's another thing. It's so many things that can happen that it reminds me, like you said, back when your mama used to say certain things, we didn't listen, you know. But to me, it's just a different level of disobedience and the things that they're doing these days.
That's what I'm saying. Right on. Like it ain't for those simple shit. Like my son, he's a good kid. Like I ain't gonna lie, he like the boy is sharp. Like he gonna be something, man. So you know, but like the world is fucked up, and us as parents, like it's. I'm gonna say I'm gonna be honest about this shit. Us as black parents, it's hard as a motherfucker, man. Cause for one, like, and shout out to them black families who got 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 motherfucking kids in one house, and y'all going through the quarantine right now. Hey man, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all are the best. Y'all are the best. They gotta feed all these motherfuckers, man. Say these black families, they have to provide somewhere to stay for all these for all the children. We have to deal with the situations and circumstances of being black in American society right now today. We hopefully you have a 2-parent household as a black family where there's a mother and a father in there. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Man. Along with having them many fucking children, you have to provide clothes, food. God forbid they have any like medical conditions, asthmas, and man, bro, like black people, man, and black people gonna feed all 60 of them motherfuckers, man. It be spaghetti, beans, rice, goulash, whatever the fuck. They gonna get it in, and everybody gonna be happy. Everybody gonna have nice shit. I don't know how the fuck we do it. I don't know how, bro. Yeah. Along with having so much shit against us, like we got these people trying to kill us with, like I said, with the food, high blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol, and all that old shit. They target us with all these bad food restaurants. Like you can eat that shit if you know how to eat that shit. You have to eat it in moderation. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like most black families, they don't focus on their health as far as getting no consistent exercise because you're too busy trying to go to motherfucking work and get money to pay your bills and take care of your children. Your ass tired. The little time you do have off, you might want to watch a little TV. You know what I'm saying? You probably smoke you a little weed. Some people like to drink. Might want to drink you a few beers and knock your ass out. You and baby may want to play a little bit with each other. And then shit. We still good as parents. You want to help these little motherfuckers with their homework. You gonna deal with their issues and shit. So like, it's a lot, man. And it's no discredit to white families and none of that shit. But I'm just saying they don't deal with as much of the stress and issues that we have to deal with. They don't have to deal with wondering if they husband's gonna go out and get killed by the police or no shit like that. You don't have to worry about going out into drug infested or gang infested communities. I'm not saying that it's not white people there. Don't get it fucked up. I'm not saying that it's not white people there because some of y'all be the motherfuckers who we be selling it to. I'm just saying. Yeah. But like I'm saying, don't get it fucked up. But black people, we deal with more issues that white families don't have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? SAs, they deal with some of the same shit with us. They be having to deal with being over here working and getting shipped back off to motherfucking Mexico, and they got a whole fucking family here to take care of. Like they be having shit they be like, so like the white people be having it the best, and it's systems designed for that, and we just left to try to figure it. I guess niggas figure it out. That's what they tell us. Niggas figure it out. And we do.
Figure it out.
And when we do, they still try to fuck us. And when we do, they still fuck us.
That's true, man.
Or try some type of way to fuck us. Or keep us hindered from progress.
Let's talk about that same thing. Go ahead. What you was about to say?
I said, or make money off of us. And if they can't make no money off of us, they want to get rid of us.
And it's sort of that if you don't mind, we're gonna shut you down. So moving to the next thing, man. Like I told you, I saw you on the live, and I was laughing at it, but it's a serious situation with this COVID-19. When you saw that 5G tower looking like a tree,
yeah, man,
and the way they're throwing these things up.
Yeah, I just be, man, bro, like I'm not no conspiracy theorist, but I'm a motherfucker that's gonna question everything. Like, I'm not gonna just because you tell me this is something, I'm just supposed to believe you, and that's what it is. Fuck that. I need some supporting evidence to back that. So I'll go looking for shit.
Right.
I'm saying? I'm trying to see. Cause if it's real and amongst us, it's gonna be amongst us, and I'm gonna find it. You know what I'm saying? So I can be knowledgeable of it when I see it. So and so that way, whatever the fuck that this shit does, I'm also knowledgeable of how to prepare myself and my family to protect ourselves from any of this harmful whatever the fuck. So that's what that shit be about. Well, I've been seeing this shit, but I never knew what the fuck it was. I was just like, damn, why they putting the fake ass Christmas tree up in the hood? But then I started seeing, I started researching more shit. They have like 5G towers that look like trees, and you can go look them up and see them yourself. You can look the motherfuckers up and see them the goddamn self. So then I was like, well, ain't that some shit? Well, ain't that some shit right here in the hood? And my thing is, and then I started.
They tall as hell, and it's like, when you think about it, man, all this stuff it's preempted. It's set for it to be the way it is, and it's like, when do they throw these towers up? It's wee hours of the early morning.
Bro, they throw them up right in the middle of us living our day-to-day life. That's when they put them up.
Yeah.
Bro. They do when people is like doing shit, like you see a AT&T truck, Xfinity truck, Centerpoint truck, you don't really pay no attention to what the fuck they doing. You just know that's motherfuckers working. You don't know what they doing. That's because you are not knowledgeable of some shit. You know what I'm saying? But as information and knowledge passes, and us being people and human beings, we are intrigued by certain things. We just start looking, and I guess it's just natural. Your brain just starts acquiring information. It's just when it starts seeing shit new to your eyes, and now compute to your brain. What the fuck is this? What is this about? You know what I'm saying? And then and it's like the same people who invent this shit and put this shit up, like they have families that they're talking to, who are talking to other people, who are talking to other people, who are talking to other people, and then you start seeing more and more of this shit. But at the end of the day, like, they don't care, because the people who make this shit, they run the motherfucking world. What you gonna do about it?
Yeah. Shout out to my man Coach Brown, man. He live over there in that area where we at, and he just said in front of Hot Tower. And he said
I put that up. I put that up the other day. I passed by it and I put it up the other day.
Yeah, he say it's not on yet because he did the metering thing to it. He said it's not on yet, but that's crazy, man.
See, there you go. There you go. See, man, I'm gonna tell you some shit, bro. One of my boys, man, and one time I put up a post about some shit like that, and somebody said something about, man, like people don't even know the half. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they had like 20 or 25G. And a friend of mine said he services 25G. I don't know what the fuck he's servicing that's 25G, but I know I'm sure it's not nothing that's out in the population. Like, I'm sure it's something he wearing a suit fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure of that. But they have 25G capacity already. You know what I'm saying? Why are they doing this shit? What the fuck is like? At the end of the day, like, we say, why are they doing this? It's about money, dog. Money and control.
Mm-hmm.
Money, power, and control.
Mm-hmm.
Money, power, and control.
You hit the nail on the head. You hit the nail on the head, man. Because with this, the answer I'm after right now, which is basically what you just said. It's like, why did it have to get this serious for them to inflict this on the whole mass population? Try to act like you don't know what's going on. Information changing every day.
Control.
You know,
for one, is population control. Mm-hmm. Listen to me. Like, Bill Gates is the same person that said the world is becoming overpopulated and we need to depopulate. He's also the same person that implemented that we need. I don't know the exact quote that he said, but it was something to the effect that we need to come up with a better system of vaccinations. And everybody knows, man, like, vaccinations, like, what the fuck are they putting in this shit? And most of these vaccinations, they are targeted toward black people. Because, like, right now, this vaccination shit that they want to test and try, they ask Africa, let us try it on y'all. Africa like, fuck y'all. We ain't no goddamn lab rats. Y'all not testing that shit on us. So they see that those sources are not gonna work. So the next thing to do is right here in America, fuck it. We gonna test this vaccine. Oh, black people, y'all have been hit the highest rate of this shit. So now we need to try these vaccines on y'all ass. Watch. Like, I mean, bro, like, we always the guinea pigs and the test subjects of everything that these people do. Like, mind you, these are the same descendants and ancestors of the people who did experiments on our black queens' vaginas, who cut babies out of our queens' stomachs, who cut off our ancestors' penises and testicles and like did a bunch of fucked up shit to us. And they taught and they made themselves self-proclaimed doctors while they was doing this shit to our ancestors. You know what I mean? Like, these are the descendants of these people.
And I'm sitting up here, I put up a post this morning and by the mayor, and he's talking about as of Wednesday, the majority of the 12 deaths concerning the coronavirus in the city are African American. Number one, I'm sure it's way more than 12 deaths in the city of Houston. And then, of course, it's going to.
This is what I'm almost certain of, bro. If your ass go to that hospital and you die from anything, there's gonna say it's coronavirus. You go in that bitch and you have AIDS and you die, coronavirus. If you go in that bitch and you have a fucking heart attack and you've been having heart disease, coronavirus. That's what right now. If it's not a gunshot or like car wreck or some shit like that, something like catastrophic. Where your body is mangled up, it's going to be coronavirus. That's what your cause of death is going to be. Motherfucking coronavirus.
It's definitely going to be that, man.
I'm almost certain of that.
Oh yeah. You can best believe it. You know, and that's what's crazy about it. You know, and like I was saying, it's like you bring something in, knowing they know they can't control it, and they know it was going to get out of hand, and you know. Just a couple months ago,
bro. Listen to me, bro. Like we can't be naive to the point and believe that these people will create something that they cannot control. We cannot be that naive.
Oh yeah.
Like
That's what they say. They saying they can't control it. All the information. That's my point. The information change really, literally every hour. But the information that they're displaying, the information that they're giving, changing every other day. Got people glued to the TV. They got us where they want us to be. And then the other thing is that, you know, you putting it out there, putting the fear of God in people, making them bow down to the control, and it don't even take all that, man. I done seen so many things, and I try not to share too many things because of the fake news perception, and you know, you really don't know what's real because I'm not no expert in it. But you know, they saying heat just kill this thing, you know. So why is it spreading so much? You know what I'm saying? You know, put everybody in the damn sauna.
This is what I'm saying, bro. This is just the common sense reality of it. If washing your hands and sanitizing your hands can kill it, how is it surviving? What? If all you have to do is wash your hands and sanitize your hands, and like, you know, that helps the prevention of transmitting the condition of the virus. Like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
Yeah,
what the fuck?
Yeah, and it's got everybody baffled, man. And the thing too,
bleach. They say bleach can kill it. You got disinfectant spray. If you spray that shit in the air and on surfaces, it kills it. It's like, what the fuck? So how is this?
Mm-hmm.
How is this virus that motherfucking dangerous? If it can be, and so to be that, so to be said, like you said, sunlight, the UV rays can kill it. Allegedly, like I seen like a little post where, like, in different hospitals in different countries, they had different cleaning methods. I think one hospital was using UV light to clean the hospital rooms out and shit like that. Then like they were using different shit, man. Like, so if all that shit can work, why we can't just everybody just get a big ass UV light and shine it around your house? Oh, what the fuck? Yeah. Like, what's going on?
Yeah,
man, this shit is crazy.
It's common sense too. He working in that medical field, man, and they limiting the world, not just their facility, but they're living in the world on the PPE, you know, the protective equipment. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing that's helping it spread, and you know, people just caring for one person. You know, that's the part that's killing me, man. It's like,
man, bro, listen to me. This is what we have to be mindful of, bro. And like I said, bro, I'm no conspiracy theorist or nothing. I just watch the world because I live in this motherfucker. And what I can see, like, with all the shit that's happening, there's like more than 10 agendas taking place at this time, bro. Like, they're working on trying to get Trump reelected. They're working on, and of course, behind the scenes, there's a lot of money being fucked with. Like, certain of that. Yeah. Between both parties, Democrats and Republicans, between both parties. You know what I'm saying? You got agendas on certain laws to be passed, so a certain group of individuals can keep getting money over here doing this. Certain laws to be passed to prevent a particular group of people from being able to do this. And those people, 9 times out of 10, are us, the black motherfuckers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's so many different agendas taking place that, like, you can't even stay focused on all the shit going on. Like, people are like you forgot about goddamn, like, the chemtrails that they putting in the sky, the purposes of that shit. Like been talking about the global warming and all that old shit. Like, the laws that they've been passing that will allow companies to pollute water tributaries and all that old shit. Like, just a bunch of different shit going on, bro. And the citizens, a lot of us are really dumbfounded to a lot of this shit, man. But we struggling with just the day-to-day living and trying to keep our fucking bills paid and trying to keep food on the table. and trying not to get sick and die. So like,
man,
the shit
you hit the nail on the head.
Like what we gotta understand is like the laws that are that we living by now, they have been getting worked on for the past 100 years. The laws that our daddies and mamas and grandparents was living under, those laws were getting worked on for the past 100 years before them. Like, so like when these people be doing shit, they be trying to do shit to make it stick for a good little minute. And but at the end of the day, like, we can't get it fucked up too. Just as well as there's bad people trying to push and pull shit for their way, it's some good people too. But unfortunately, like, we be seeing a lot of them motherfuckers coming up dead. Like it be some good white people that be trying to help and do some good shit, but they be coming up dead, man.
Yeah.
They get to trying to tell on the wrong white person, and then suicide. This motherfucker committed suicide. We found a suicide letter. It was wrote with his right hand, but this nigga was left-handed. You know what I'm saying? All kind of crazy we popped up, bro. Like, the white people some motherfuckers. Yeah. Hey man, I seen a TV show the other day, man. I seen like a preview of a TV show. It's like these white people, they kidnap people and they release them to hunt them. And the motherfucker said, and the white dude was like, "What? Who does that?" He was like, "White people, we the worst." I was like, "God damn, no bullshit." This motherfucker's crazy, man. But yeah, bro, it's like these people who make these rules, bro, they make this shit to stick for a long time, and we gotta take into consideration of who the people are who's making these rules. These are a set of people who've been making rules for a long time, and they raise their children up, a particular person or people in their family to be the successor of what the fuck is going on to keep this shit going.
Yeah. So, man, and it reminds me. I can't think of that song. I'm sitting up here trying to find it because I don't know the name. But I was finna say, man, you know, we are almost done because it's been an hour, man. We could keep going and going, but you know, I appreciate you taking out the time, man, to rap and tape with me. But you know, I almost implore you to just do a conscious album, man. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot in your head. You bringing up a lot of good points, man. And it reminded me of this song. I cannot remember the name of it, Dougie. Maybe you can help me. It was a song about, I want to say it was on GMS, but it was about struggling, man. It was something about everyday grind. Something, man. I won't mess your head up. I know you got 1,000.
I got so much music out, bro. I don't know.
But I got so much that's all I'm hearing in my ears right now, man. And I'm gonna call you later. I'm gonna play it. You're gonna be like, hell yeah, I remember that song.
Yeah.
But man, nah, man, I just appreciate your time, man, your input, man. You keeping it real because this is what the people need to hear. And Coach was saying, we were talking, I'm going back looking at some of the comments. He was talking about the 5G towers that's over. He said they putting them all in the hood. You know, that's the next attack. You know,
like, bro, like they not hiding it. They not hiding it. They doing what the fuck they doing. 5G is here. It's the bill was passed already. 5G is going up nation motherfucking wide. But this is what I do want to say too about that, bro. Like I say, once again, I'm no conspiracy theorist. I am no G technician, no 5G, 4G, 3G, no technician of that sort of nature. But what I do say is, like I say, I watch shit and I notice every time they upgrade a G, some shit happens. Like when they upgraded the 4G shit, a lot of people phones was exploding in their pockets and burning their faces up, and all kind of weird ass shit was happening with these phones and shit. Like
people ain't thinking about that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All I know is every time just every time they upgrade a G, something happens in the world. And what people gotta understand, the earth is electric, bro. And you get the fucking with the earth electric magnetic field, bro. The earth is gonna respond. The earth is a living vessel. The earth is gonna protect itself. And we, I hate to say it, the people, us people, we are a sickness to the earth, and it's gonna protect itself. The earth is gonna protect itself, and
that's true,
us,
man.
and us as black peoples, even the Mexicans and shit, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, we are people of nature. Our ancestors, they lived in nature. Like the Africans, the Aztec, the Olmec, the Mayans, the Inca, all our ancestors, bro, they lived off the land. They built pyramids and shit. They lived in the jungles and all that old shit, bro. Our people were people of nature, bro. They knew how the world and the earth operated. They got their medicines and shit and their food and shit from the earth, bro. And we got European motherfuckers fucking with the earth, bro. But that's here.
You can't go on reservations. You know, all the laws about going on to the Indian reservations, they don't want their land messed with it, man. You know, and it's reasons behind it.
Like really on the cool, bro. Like it's a whole deeper level of shit. It's a different level of energy, really, of what's happening in this world, bro. And like you just you gotta be tuned in. You gotta tune in with the universe, man. You gotta tune in with the universe. But yeah, man, look, what's up, bro? We're gonna get me on the line later on, bro. We're gonna run it.
Absolutely, man. What you want to leave with the people, man, during this COVID-19, man? I feel like it's the time to find yourself, find your purpose, be better, man. You know, all kind of different things that I share with the people. What you want? What Dougie-D want to leave with the people, man?
I'm gonna say this, man, and this just based off of research and what I know and shit, man. Black peoples, get you some of this motherfucking sunlight. You ain't got to be in no big old groups because you don't want the people calling the laws on you. You don't want people causing you problems. But get you some of that good sunlight, man. Let that sun, let them UV rays touch that melanin and let that melanin process them UV rays and go in your body and kill bad shit. I would recommend that right now is the time that you make some changes in your diet. All that fried shit, all that unhealthy shit, you gotta stop. Right now, you gotta get on your grilled and baked shit, your fruits and vegetables. If you are diabetic, you know to stay away from high starchy foods because that's gonna store sugar. You know what I'm saying? You need your vegetables and your fruits and plenty of water. You know what I mean? If you are a tobacco smoker, I would recommend that you leave that shit alone right now. I know it's hard. You've been doing it so long, but with this COVID-19 shit, you are a high risk. Very high risk, especially if you're the one that's going to the grocery store to get the food for your family and shit, and you have to go out where this virus could be spread at. I would recommend that you leave that tobacco product shit alone because your respiratory system is already weak. Continue to practice your safe cleaning measures. Get you some exercise. Most importantly, exercise, son, eat right. And shit, if you're still getting paid and you don't got to go to work, now's the time for you to catch up on your rest too. Catch your rest up because your body needs rest to heal and all that old shit. So that's what I would recommend. I ain't no doctor or no shit like that, but I fuck with people who are doctors. I've been doing research for a long time, but that's why I got into this healthy game shit back in 2017, 2018. More or less, like I say, I just want to live, bro. Like, and this is you should make this a lifestyle. Yeah,
people can see it, man. So again, I appreciate it, bro. And lastly, I ain't doing none this show, but go ahead and tell the people how they can find you, how they can follow you, Instagram, Facebook, the correct spelling, whatever the case may be, man. And
you can find me on the they can find me on the Instagram at the real Dougie-D, THAREALDOUGIED. Shit. Facebook, I believe is my last name, Dougie, Horge Dougie. You can find me on there. Shit, and pretty much, man. That's it, bro. Like,
absolutely. Hey, man. Salute to you.
Y'all can find all my music on all the digital platforms. You can go find my shit. Just type in Dougie-D and go make your selection. I'm in that thing.
Tell them Google you, baby.
Yeah, real shit. Real shit.
Already. Hey, man. Love you, boy, man. I appreciate you, man.
Right on, bro. I'm going to fuck with you later on. Hit my line, huh?
Absolutely.
Bet.
All right. man. Y'all tuned in to the Reach Podcast Show, man. My man Dougie-D. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the comments, man. We over our time, so I'm signing out, man. LeVar Ellis with the Reach Podcast Show.